So today we're going to look at charts that you guys have requested like ICT, Monde, and EMP. So, are you guys ready? Let's go! Alright everyone, before we start, I just like to take this opportunity na kung hindi pa po kayo nag-subscribe sa channel na to, please do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, you know the drill, no? So today, let's start off with Puregold. Now, itong Puregold, nagkaroon tayo ng run-up sa area na to. And the entire move has once again been undone. As I always say, kadalasan ganitong mga malalakas na moves to the upside, kapag na-undo sila, mabilis din, no? Naakain pabalik. That's just the way that the market typically works. Of course, there will always be exceptions, but makikita nyo, madalas ganito yung nangyayari. Diba? I'm sure nagsasawa na nga kayo na lahi ko nasasabi yan sa channel na to, no? Okay? Now, what can we read dito sa Puregold? Yung support natin sa Puregold is at 31.2. Okay? Right now. Now, if price continues going lower and mabasag natin yung 31.2, honestly for me, yung next quote-unquote real support would be yung pandemic low na. And pandemic low natin was at 26. Do I think price is gonna get there? I don't know. Diba? As I said, wala naman, kumbaga, walang sense na isipin natin na pupunta dito yung price. Madi-disappoint lang tayo most of the time because the market will do whatever it wants to do, no? So if we break 31, yun yung next na solid na support na pwede nating tignan. Okay? Now, kung sabihin naman natin the market comes back and reclaims tong 34, I actually think na if we break 34, we come back and tag tong 35.4 na area. However, that being said, obviously, it's not gonna be a very profitable trade. In fact, I don't think na it can even yield a decent risk-reward. So while the probability is there na kung mabalikan natin tong 34, mabasag natin, mag-close tayo sa taas, baka babalik tayo 35.4, it's not a trade that I would probably take just because hindi maganda yung overall risk-reward niya para sa akin, no? Now, kung sabihin naman natin, ang mangyari dito is mag-continue siya, mag-break tayo to the upside, mabasag natin ulit tong 37.85 na area, then that more or less shows me na the market, number one, doesn't really know what it wants just yet. Kasi parang ang laki ng kinain, ay ang laki ng tinaas, ang laki ng kinain, tapos babalikan mo lang ulit. So kapag ganon, I want to see some type of decision. Parang gusto kong mabasa na desidido na yung merkado na willing niyang itulak pataas si Puregold. Now, what that would look like, hindi ko pa sure. I need to see price action developing. I need to see the structure developing moving forward. Kasi right now, ang nakikita lang natin is tumaas, then bumaba. Okay? Nakain lang kagad pabalik. Wala pa tayong nakikitang iba. There's no other data for me to read. So kapag nagkaroon tayo ng bagong structure moving forward dito sa Puregold na maganda, I'll be sure to let you guys know, no? But for now, there's really not much else to say dito sa Puregold. Alright, so next tignan natin yung BSC, no? Now tong BSC, same as sa mga pinag-usapan natin before, parang color by numbers din siya, no? Parang paint by numbers. Ang sabi natin nun, if we could break beneath tong range na to, bale beneath yung tong 495 or 0.5 na area, it was likely gonna head down and tag tong 0.435. In fact, it did. Nag-hold tayo dito sa candle na to sandali. The very next candle, we went all the way down sa next level natin, which nag-form ng sarili niyang support at 0.35, then push back up and it closed above tong 0.435. We ranged about in that area for a little while, pero bumigay din. Once we broke down, tested 0.435 for underneath, then we started pushing lower, and now nabalikan na natin yung support natin at 0.35. Okay? So, kwento ko lang really fast para lang maganda yung foundation natin moving forward from here regarding BSC, no? Now, kung mabasag natin tong 0.35 na area, our next level of support will be around here sa 0.315. Saan galing yung 0.315? If you zoom out, okay? Ito siya, itong level na to. Okay? If we keep zooming out, ito siya, oh. Diba? It has acted as support and resistance along the way. Another decent inflection point, no? So if we break beneath 0.35, we're looking for 0.315 as our next possible level of support. Now, whether or not that holds remain to be seen. Kasi pwedeng tumama tayo dyan, then bounce, balik 0.35. Pwede rin bumaksak tayo, tapos walang hold, mabasag lang altogether. If mabasag yan altogether, the next level of support will be around 0.25 na. Meron din tayong unfilled gap sa area na yon from before, no? Now, ano naman yung bullish scenario nito? Honestly, right now, where we are, mahirap mahirap makakita ng bullish scenario. The earliest for me is, I guess, ma-reclaim yung 435, mag-hold tayo above it, diba? Maybe conso a little bit, then that gives us an opportunity to possibly trade this range between 0.435 to 0.495, but we do need to recognize na merong mga nag-form na resistances dito. So, it's not gonna be a clean trade. It's not even gonna be a grade B na trade. So, syempre gusto natin lagi grade A na trades, diba? I don't think this even qualifies as a grade B na trade. For this to actually, kumbaga mag-iba ang ihip ng hangin, we needed to retake for me itong 57. If we can come back, reclaim 57, I think mag-iiba ng tuluyan tong structure na to. But until then, ang pwede lang natin gawin is to wait until further structure develops to see kung magbibigay ba to ng some type of reversal structure na pwedeng masakyan moving forward kahit na short term lang. Okay, but for now, again, konting iwas-iwas muna. Don't force trades. Wait for your proper opportunity. Next, tignan natin tong Monde, no? So, tong Monde, the last time we looked at this, pinag-usapan nga natin that it was trading beneath its IPO price, and a few days or a couple of weeks later, it's still trading beneath its IPO price, no? Parang wala pang nagpo-form na structure that indicates na tapos na yung down move natin. Kasi again, in the bigger picture, high, low, lower high, and so on, di ba? Patuloy lang, textbook downtrend tayo. Okay, so hanggang may magbago dun sa overall flow na yon, there's really not much to expect dito sa Monde unless biglang magka-shorting tayo dito sa PSE, no? Which unfortunately, hindi pa rin nangyayari. Ilang taon ko na naririnig yan. Ilang taon na rin walang nangyayari. Okay? Ang bearish scenario nito, if we can break beneath 12.62, then highly likely we dig for deeper lows kasi bagong low na naman yun eh. So kapag ganon, bagong hintay na naman, bagong abang to see kung ano yung magde-develop moving forward before we can reassess tong Monde, no? Now, if we can come back and reclaim tong 14 pesos, I know some people will be excited thinking na, okay, yan na yon, di ba? Ito yung nag-low tayo, nag-form tayo dito sa taas. Pwede na yan, maganda na. Yes, tama, nag-iba ng konti yung structure, but we do need to recognize kung saan tayo nauuntog. Itong 14.42 has acted as support here, support there, diba? Resistance here, ranged a bit, came up, bumalik, diba? Dito rin tayo nauntog, 14.42. So, kahit na mabasag natin yung 14, hindi pa rin mataas yung expectations ko dito sa Monde. Okay? Now, kung sabihin natin, we can reclaim tong 15.5, then I think mag-iiba yung usapan. Diba? Napapansin nyo, bakit ang laki na ng mga areas yan sa amin, ba't ang layo ng gusto mong abutin ng price? Kasi ang layo rin ng binaba niya eh. Diba? Remember, I trade short to mid-term lang. So, I don't really care much about yung long-term moves niya. Diba? Ang habol ko is kung saan siya may momentum, saan siya may odds in my favor. And in this particular instance, what I want to see is for price to drive higher, maybe break above 15.5, then we can talk about it again. Where it is now, yes, again, magkakaroon ng structural shift kung mabasag nga natin yung 14, but I don't have high hope simply because yung uuntugan niya nandun na eh. Diba? Itong area na to, between 14.42 to 14.7. So, hintay-hintay pa rin. Let's see what develops dito sa Monde. Hopefully, it starts pushing to the upside sooner rather than later. And instead na, yun nga, mabasag tayo, mag-new low na naman kasi panibagong sakit ng ulo na naman yun. Next, let's take a look at EMP. No? Now, again, EMP has been one of the most requested stocks. So, I get it kasi nga it's been grinding higher. But wala pa rin nagbabago sa sinabi ko before. Where it is now, mahirap siyang habulin for me. Okay? Walang matinong structure for me to lean a trade idea on. Kung gusto nyong humabol, pasok sa system nyo, meron kayong magandang trade plan, then by all means, no, go ahead. But again, this is just for me. Personally, iwas muna. Okay? Now, kung sabihin natin, nakabili kayo ng baba, tas sakto natulak, di ba? Syempre, congratulations, no? Be sure to trail your stop lang accordingly para kung sakaling mangyari ang ayaw natin mangyari, ay hindi po natin maibabalik sa merkado ang karamihan ng kinita natin. But from where we are now, the next level of resistance will be here, around 21 pesos to 21.2. Okay? Tapos yung next real support natin is at 19. Kung mabasag yung 19, which it tried to do here, then I would be watching out for mababasag ba tong low na to. Kung mabasag yung low na yan, test from underneath, roll over. Then the next support will be at 17.54. Kita naman bakit. It has acted as resistance here, support here, and here. At kung mabasag yung 17.54, okay, while meron pa ring support dito, my full expectation is kung mabasag yan all the way pababa, maakain to at maa-undo yung move na yan. And that's why I'm so hesitant to jump in. Not only is it an unideal place para humabol, diba? Walang structure to lean on. Yung risk niya, sobra pang laki para sa akin. Okay? Again, I don't believe in yung mga arbitrary 5% or 4% na stop losses, no? If you want to do that, that's fine. If it works for you, that's good, no? Pero it doesn't work for me. So, I don't do it. So, kung mabasag tong 21.26 na area, then hopefully, mag-gap fill tong EMP. Okay? So, I wish nothing but the best sa mga may hawak nito. Just be extra careful kasi nga, hindi rin ideal ang market conditions natin right now. And then finally, tignan po natin yung ICT. Now, tong ICT, you can look at this in one of two ways, at least I do. You can either assess na yung range niya is from 211.4 hanggang 236.6, or you can be more conservative and say na yung range niya is from 202 hanggang 236.6. It's up to you. Okay? Regardless, to trade this, it's either magkaroon tayo ng matinong pullback para makabili, which unfortunately, in the case of ICT, ang pinakamasasandalan lang natin is mga MAs or mga indicators of your choice, no? Kasi walang magandang structure na masandalan eh. Sa sobrang choppy nung price movement, pataas baba, tas may wild na parang big candle na parang kalahati ng range na akain sa isang candle, mahirap maghanap ng structure na masasandalan na pwede nating sabihin na, okay, sige, bili tayo sa level na to or bili tayo sa level na yan. Kasi nga, lahat sila nadaanan na eh. Ang choppy ng price action eh. So, if you are a trader who relies on moving averages or who uses moving averages, then kung feeling nyo may maganda kayong MA na pwedeng sandalan to buy on a pullback, then by all means, try and do so, no? But for me, right now, what I want to see is mabasag na tayo to the upside. Kung mabasag tayo to the upside, obviously, new high tayo. Kapag new high, it should develop into hopefully a proper new structure moving forward na pwede natin gamitin to lean on to take a trade and hopefully see this move higher. Okay? Kasi wala akong choice eh. I want to buy on a pullback. It's just that walang pinapakita sa akin yung chart. Pinapakita sa akin ng chart na pwedeng pullbackan itong ano na to, itong gap na to, but I don't think price is gonna go there. And even if it did pull back that far, 'di ba? Parang ang pangit ng tingnan eh for me. So, while I get it kung bakit to madalas i-request kasi nga all it has done is grind higher and hindi siya gano'ng sumusunod sa galaw ng PSE, no? Or rather ng PSEI. Mahirap siyang i-assess, to be perfectly honest. Okay? So again, the best that I can say dito sa ICT is if you wanna trade the range here, that's good. Okay? Pwede nyo i-trade yung range na yan. If you're a range trader, pwede nyo i-trade yung breakout ng range. But to look for a kumbaga buy on dip opportunity on the breakdown of the range might be difficult at best. Okay, so again, kung may hawak kayo nito, nabili nyo dating-dati pa, congratulations sa inyo, no? But for me, for now, where we are, sidelines muna. I want to wait for further structure to develop before making a decision on whether or not I want to jump in dito sa ICT. So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin, no? I hope nakatulong po to sa inyo kahit konti and may natutunan kayo kahit papano. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!